So personality is greatly influenced by the biological factors also. Now you must have seen the kids of the celebrities. When they are born, they get so much of limelight and so much of attention that they start thinking themselves as a celebrity by the time they get the consciousness about the world. By the time they open their wings to fly in the open sky and to embrace all such kind of good and bad things of the world, they start behaving like celebrities only. So that is what the biological factor is. You must have seen the people, those who are working in defense, army, navy, or air force, in their family, right from the time when the kids are born, they are being taught and they are being made to feel that one day they will also serve the nation. So that becomes a part of their heredity. It comes in their DNA that I will serve my country. And if you go in Ladakh, you will find that 70 to 80% of the population in Ladakh, although it is a very small place, but still 70 to 80% of the family members they prefer working for Indian Army. That is the beauty because this has come in the heredity. So biological factors are there, cultural factors are also there. In what culture the upbringing has happened will determine to a greater extent the overall personality trait of the person. If your upbringing is in a family which is very open minded, then at the time when you attain the adulthood, you will also become open minded and your personality will be like that only. When you would be born in a family who is orthodox, your personality will become that only because it will be influenced by the cultural factors your family is having, the values, the customs, and the belief the family is having. Family factor plays also a very important role. What type of family you are having, whether the family is supportive, whether the family is coercive, whether the family is giving you the open hand to do anything, that actually helps a lot in deciding your personality. If the family is not cooperative, even if you want to become a wrestler, even if you want to become an artist, even if you want to become a doctor or an engineer, the personality cannot be shaped and the personality will be molded in that way. And because right from the childhood you are living under their supervision and control, so the family plays a very crucial role in influencing the personality of a person. For example, there is a kid in my neighborhood. He is only 5 6 years old, but his family members are very keen to provide him all the trainings related to music, related to arts. This guy, the person, the kid's father, he is almost 34 and is at my age. I used to meet him very oftenly until last week, but this week I was very busy, so I could not meet him. So he used to tell me the story about his kid. Ki my son is very much keen to do acting and dancing. So I just asked him, "What is your contribution?" He said that I want to see him on the screen one day. So this is how the kids are being taught and their grooming has been done these days in the family. They are being taught and they are being groomed in such a way that by the time when they become adult, when they cross their teenage, they start behaving in that way. Social factors also, the society influences the person's personality a lot, very greatly. As I gave you the example of Ladakh, same is the case with Punjab and Haryana. If you go in Punjab and Haryana, you will find that 60 to 70% of the youth wants to go to join army, navy, or air force. If you go in the coastal regions of our country, you will find that most of the youth is very much inclined towards joining Indian Navy or Merchant Navy because the people those who are living over there in the society, they believe that since they are living in coastal area, they are good in swimming, so let us make this as a profession. And once it becomes an occupation, it starts giving them money as well as the respect. So all these things are being groomed because of the social factors. Situation factors means when the situation is totally opposite, your personality will be influenced by that. When the situation is totally in your favor, your personality will be under that influence. Personality is greatly influenced by the situation. For example, if you face a situation of do or die, in that case, you will be ready to take on any damn risk. You will not be bothered about your life also, because you know that if you stop here, probably it will cost you your life. So in that case, the personality will be that and your personality will be molded in that way. If you get everything right in your hand, there are people who are called as born in the silver spoon, who are being fed right from the birth in the silver or golden spoon. They get everything around them. With the affluent families culture, with that kind of environment, they tend to behave like as the owner of any big organization or a conglomerate. So such type of things really happens, and situation makes the person either stronger or situation makes the person a coward person. It all influence the personality greatly. Sometimes if the situation is totally unfavorable or adverse, you have two options, either to run away or either to face that. So in both the two cases, the personality greatly supports all your attitude and behavior. The point is clear to everyone? Any doubt?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No doubt.
Okay. Now, I would like to conclude by giving the example of Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Prime Minister of India. He was born in a family which was not very, very good in terms of managing the financial matters. He was born in a very poor family. As a tea vendor, he had spent his earlier childhood days, and he used to manage his work as well as the school life by doing up and down. And this has really helped him to understand the problems in a poor family. Today also, he gets very emotional whenever he faces such kind of people in his life, and he is always keen to support the poor and needy people. So biological factors always play a very vital role in shaping the personality of the person. He became bold because there was no one in his family to look after the bread and butter after his father. So he had to go out and he had to search for a job, or he had to earn that bread for the family, which would help the family to survive. Because of that, he left the home at a very early age. He got married also at the age when he did not attain the maturity, and then he just left all the things and then decided to do the meditation yoga. While doing his particular meditation and yoga, he transformed himself to be a leader. He started taking sessions under the supervision and guidance of the senior mentors of RSS and other social figures. He started assuming his role in the team. He took lot of bold decisions. Today you can see the glimpses of the bold decisions taken by India. Spending 36,000 crores for the COVID vaccine, it is not a joke. Other countries whose population is just half as compared to India can afford that. But when India is developing, still he took that huge risk of lockdown. Still he made sure that the poor people would not die on the road. He provided the financial assistance. He made a bold step of providing the toilets at the rural places. He made a bold step of privatizing various uh, government facilities which were earlier not been maintained properly. For example, the platforms and the airports. He took lot of bold steps like giving the tit for tat reply to the neighbor when India had faced and when India was burning because of the terrorist incidents that happened in Balakot and Uri, you all know about it. And then the bold step was taken, and behind everything, he was supporting. So I just want to tell you that biological factors play a very pivotal role. you can see lot of other personalities also who feel that they are born in a family and they should do something else. Yesterday's incidents, that is a very shocking incident. I don't know whether you are reading newspaper on daily basis or not, but it's a fact and you have to take it with a pinch of salt. Yesterday, a 17-year-old wrestler, the cousin sister of Fogart sisters, she decided to commit suicide, and she had committed suicide because she lost the final wrestling match in her hometown just by 1 point. She wanted to be a great wrestler just like her cousin sisters, and she was getting the training from Mr. Fogart, the well known wrestler who had taught his daughters also. But because she could not meet up in the final and she could not get that particular trophy, she decided to lose her life. So biological factors can make you to do any adverse things also in life, because you tend to behave and you tend to feel like that you are born in a family so you should perform. You must have seen the movie called as Three Idiots. The son of the principal Viru Sahasrabudhe, he took his own life because he never wanted to be an engineer. He wanted to be something else. But his father wanted him to do something because he thought, since he is my son, it should be in his heredity, it should be in his blood and DNA to become an engineer. So such type of adverse things can also happen. So biological factors greatly influence the personality of a person, and you will feel that it happens with you also sometimes in your own life, that you are influenced by some of the DNA factors, cultural factors. बोलते हैं ना कि बिजनेसमैन की फैमिली में पैदा हुआ तो बिजनेस ही करेगा, तो शुरुआत से उसको सिखाया जाता है कि तुझे बिजनेस कैसे करना है. मैं एक बिजनेसमैन फैमिली में पड़ा हुआ हूँ. शुरुआत से ही मुझे सिखाया गया कि मुझे बिजनेस कैसे करना है. जब मैं फोर्थ या फिफ्थ स्टैंडर्ड में था, उस टाइम से मैं अपने पापा के बिजनेस मैनेज करता था. क्यों? मुझे वो चीज़ों की आदत लग गई, मुझे उस चीज़ में ढाला गया और धीरे-धीरे करते-करते मुझे बिज़नेस की आदत पड़ गई. फिर एक टाइम आया कि मुझे रियलाइज़ हुआ आई वांट टू बी समथिंग एल्स in my life. I don't want to be a businessman only. Then I decided to quit and then I changed my profession totally. So उस टाइम पे मुझे किसने इफेक्ट किया? My family, because my mother was a teacher. I got greatly influenced by her teaching style. So I decided to be a teacher. Social factors had also equally contributed. मुझे लगता था कि ये प्रोफेशन बहुत अच्छा है. इट्स अ नोबल प्रोफेशन. इवन आज भी मुझे लगता है कि इट्स अ फैंटास्टिक प्रोफेशन, बिकॉज आप अपने फैमिलीज के लिए टाइम निकाल सकते हो. आप आपकी लाइफ को जी सकते हो. आप बहुत सारी लाइफ्स क्रिएट कर सकते हो. आप लोगों को इंस्पायर कर सकते हो. तो ये सारी चीज़ें हैं, सिचुएशनल फैक्टर्स, फैमिली फैक्टर्स. ये मैंने अपने रिलेटेड एग्जांपल दिया. आपकी लाइफ में भी ऐसे बहुत सारे एग्जांपल्स होंगे जो आपको लगता है. नाउ डिटर्मिनेंट्स ऑफ पर्सनालिटी वी हैव ऑलरेडी कवर्ड. नाउ इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ पर्सनालिटी इन assessment of job performance. As I said, personality assessment can provide recruiters with the deep insights that, combined with other evaluation elements like CV, interview, etc., and will significantly improve the candidate selection. इंटरव्यू के टाइम पर जब आमना सामना होता है तो इंटरव्यूअर इंटरव्यूवी की आंखों में देख के या उसकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज से इमीडिएट पता कर लेता है कि ये कितना कॉन्फिडेंट है, इसके पास कितना ईगो है, ये काम करेगा कि नहीं करेगा. तो ये एक असेसमेंट हो जाता है. और सीवी देख के भी समझ में आता है कि आपकी सीवी अगर जैसी बनी है, जितनी डिजाइनर है, जितना आपने स्टेटमेंट्स उसमें मेंशन किए हैं, किस तरीके से डिजाइन किया है, इट टेल समथिंग अबाउट द पर्सनालिटी. सो जॉब असेसमेंट में काफी हेल्प मिलती है. देन स्टडीज हैव प्रूवन दैट द पर्सनालिटी ट्रेट्स लाइक अचीवमेंट्स, स्ट्राइविंग, कोऑपरेशन एंड लीडरशिप ओरिएंटेशन अमंग अदर्स प्ले एन इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन वंस जॉब परफॉर्मेंस. जब आपकी पर्सनालिटी वैसी होती है, अचीव करना है लाइफ में, कुछ आगे बढ़ना है, कोशिश करनी है, कोऑपरेट करना है लोगों को, लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज हैं, तो ये सारी चीजें आपकी जॉब परफॉर्मेंस में आपको बहुत हेल्प करती हैं पॉजिटिवली. द पर्सनालिटी रिपोर्ट allows you to quickly assess if a candidate is suitable for a job position or not. Given that it measures workplace personality traits and occupational scores that are predictive of job performance. आपको क्या होता है, क्विकली समझ में आ जाता है कि कैंडिडेट उस जॉब के लिए सुटेबल है कि नहीं है, और ये मेजर करता है कि वर्क प्लेस में आपको कैसी पर्सनालिटी चाहिए और उसकी जो पर्टिकुलर जो पर्सन है, वो पर्सन की पर्सनालिटी उससे मैच हो रही है कि नहीं हो रही. ऐसा कई बार देखा गया है कि कुछ लोग होते हैं वो जॉब के लिए, कोई भी जॉब के लिए हाँ कर देते हैं, और जब वो इंटरव्यू में जाते हैं देन एट दैट टाइम इट इज बीन रियलाइज दैट वॉट एवर job they are going, that job doesn't fit to their shoes and they are not ready or they are not competent for that particular role. तो ये असेसमेंट जो होता है ये कौन करता है? दिस इज बीन डन बाय द एचआरस, और एचआर ये आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं कि ये जो इसका जो स्कोर आ रहा है, साइकोमेट्रिक स्कोर है जो मैंने आपका अभी किया, उसके बेसिस पे ये इस रोल के लिए सुटेबल है कि नहीं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर कोई मार्केटिंग की जॉब में जाना चाहता है, मार्केटिंग के लिए क्या लगता है? एक्सट्रोवर्टनेस, आप लोगों की फीलिंग्स को समझिए, एम्पैथी होनी चाहिए, एकदम से जजमेंटल ना हो, आप दूसरी दुनिया में ना जिए. अगर आपकी पर्सनालिटी ट्रेट निकल के कुछ और आ रहे हैं और आप मार्केटिंग की जॉब के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, इमीडिएटली आपके लिए वो डोर क्लोज हो सकता है. तो पर्सनालिटी को अपनी वैसे बनाना है कि आने वाले टाइम पे अगर आप जिस जॉब को आप बीट करना चाहते हैं, जिस जॉब को आप क्रैक करना चाहते हैं, उस जॉब के हिसाब से आपकी पर्सनालिटी मैच हो सके. पर्सनालिटी असेसमेंट कैन बी यूज्ड बाय द रिक्रूटर्स एज एन ऑब्जेक्टिव सोर्स ऑफ रिलायबल इंफॉर्मेशन. यहाँ पर लोगों को पता चल जाता है कितना झूठ बोल रहा है. मार्केटिंग की जॉब के लिए अप्लाई किया, मुंह पे बोल रहा है कोई कैंडिडेट कि मैं तो बहुत एक्सट्रोवर्ट हूं, मैं लोगों से मिलना पसंद करता हूं, बात करना पसंद करता हूं, लेकिन उसका पर्सनालिटी ट्रेट निकल के आया कि वो इंट्रोवर्ट है. अगर वो इंट्रोवर्ट है तो वो एक्सट्रोवर्टनेस की तरफ अगर वो इंडिकेट कर रहा है, इट मींस देयर इज समथिंग फिशी. तो ये सारी चीजें प्रेडिक्ट करने में बहुत हेल्प मिलती है.